again, and today, guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and the anime review is to Tales of Zestiria Season 2, Episode 2. So let's get into it. So, guys, in this episode of Tales of Zestiria, first I've got to mention most of this episode, most of it is anime original. I've got to make it clear here. You don't need to play the game to see this part. If you are interested in the game from Tales of Zestiria, if you've not played it yet, I'm just telling you, this episode was anime original. Well, not entirely, because there are some elements in this episode that are connected to the game, but they're being handled differently, but also understandable, a way the game could have gone when it comes to its plot. So first up, the water relevance thing that happened in this episode. Seems like Lustingburg had a problem with their water source, surprisingly. There's being a big hole which leads to their water source, and looks like some major thing they found what's causing it, the malevolence. Now this, we know what actually caused the malevolence mainly in Rollins. When it comes into Lustingburg, we already know the main cause it in. I already know the main cause of it in the game. So I'm wondering what is behind, because I don't think this was ever mentioned in the game at all. What's causing malevolence right now in the anime, in Lustingburg in the anime, in Rollins. I think it's probably in any other area, but in Rollins, so far, majority of it so far anime original. I've got to mention that. So season, episode 1, again, mostly anime original, surprisingly. I don't think I mentioned that. Now, of course, episode 1, of course, was more connected to the game than episode 2 is, but it still had quite a bit of anime original stuff added to it. But in this episode, it is mainly anime original, which I'm wondering why. The anime in season 1, even though I could tell it was going somewhat in the anime original sort of route form, like there was a lot of elements that are not connected to the game, but they're understandable. Like when I was playing the game, I was a bit loose because there was the anime original, but the anime original stuff did help with me understanding the story, because these are some of the elements that could have happened in the game, or by watching the anime, it made me experience the game a lot better. Well, to understand the story of the game a lot better, which helped quite a bit. Now, that means what I'm saying in this episode, as it's mostly anime original, I have to give it down marks for that to help you with the game, because most anime original stuff ends up being just for the anime, not actually improvements they could recommend with the story in the game. But I have to give benefit out. This does make sense. This does actually make sense in a way, because I think when I was playing the game, it didn't go that much depth when it came into the malevolence in Rollins. There was not much going on, and how to find it was quite easy. So I'm actually going to be proud by seeing this, because I wanted something a bit more bigger to happen in that section, but I digress from that. So yeah, so what's happened in this episode? After Rose assassinated the bishop, Bishop got found dead. It's been rumored that he died from an illness, because the Blue Storm Knights, to be more exact, is one of the few knights that work in Rollins, that serve the royal family. Made a rumor of, and blah blah blah. And while the leader of Platinum Knights, Garen, was coming to apologize to, of course, Rose and Saray, he got support. He got word of course, this incident was a whole the war source, and finding out and seeing the true power of the Shepherd at first hand, see how the Shepherd actually does. And I've got to mention that Saray in this episode did do a good. showed at least Garen's. I got to mention this, guys. When I was playing the game, Garen, I really like, because he's a very, very good guy. I really like Garen. I gotta mention that because he's trustworthy. Like, I'm surprised how he took the revelation of that how well he took that Saray is the shepherd, because most people I have seen in the game and the anime are very skeptical and actually they're scared of the shepherd. You know, they think of an honorable grateful hero, they're scared of the shepherd, which is unfortunate. Garen, even though I think in the anime you can tell a little more better he's scared. I have to give them mention for that. But even in the anime and the game overall, Garen, he's a fucking good guy, because he's able to seeing the elements of how Saray works. Plus, I think the way how Saray in the anime used his magic, like using his shepherd powers, are more better than in the game. Now, of course, in the game, I did have influence in showing them, but the point when I don't, I feel like even in the anime done better. It comes to showing influence of him being a good shepherd. So I got to mention how well the anime did with that, and I appreciate also how Garen, like I said, took it and really started to trust Saray, which I'm glad he is, because he's such a good character. And a badass. I gotta know he's a badass. But next badass character I've got to mention, there's another badass character I've got to mention. Dezel. Oh my god, Dezel. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything about what happens to him in the game, but I've got to mention something drastic does happening to him somewhere in the future, in the anime. But Dezel, my man, oh, he's such a fucking badass. I've got to mention now. First up, this is again also anime original what he's about to do. At the end of the episode, Dezel goes and attacks the royal superior family in Rollins. He goes and attacks them with his wind powers, of course. Under that, under Rose's wish. Oh, not fully Rose's wishes, but what he believes Rose wants him to do. Now, first up, another character. Also, before I get into that, Rose, as you guys know, the assassin, the merchant girl. You guys did not know from the beginning, even actually first season actually referenced it, but she's a bit skeptical of believing the Seraphim existed, because back when she was younger, she was hearing voices and stuff, and she thought she was psyching away, and she doesn't want to believe that these things actually exist. But ever since meeting Saray, she started to actually notice they do exist. And if you guys want to know, she's scared of ghosts. She's scared of ghosts. Like, what I remember in the game when she reacts to the situation with Seraphim, also ghost situation, reaction is priceless. I just laughed the shit out. And gotta tell you, oh, I just like Rose's personality. I really like Rose's personality. And I do prefer her over Alicia. I do prefer Rose over Alicia. Like, we do get to bond with Rose more than we do with Alicia in the game. I forgot to mention, also appreciate how Season 1 has developed Alicia a lot better than the game did. Because in the game, we hardly get chance to, like, only in the first little part of the game, even though that little part's quite long, it's still not enough in the game. But that part in the game, I got to mention that the bond in the anime were born with Saray and Alicia. I felt quite strong, that bond. That bond felt strong more in the anime than it did in the game, which I have to give them props to how Season 1 was good. It comes to that. When it's Season 2, I'm really hoping the bond is as great as with Rose, because in the game, I bonded with Rose. Like, playing Saray, bonding with Rose, I liked it. I really like Bond, because she is a good character. I really enjoyed Rose. And it's episode, oh, just seeing her reaction again, oh, so priceless. I just like seeing her, like, just her, I like her sense of justice. I like how she tries to find out good ways to help people out, especially find out one of the people she is close she was close to, who's been said supposed to be dead. Now, this person is supposed to be said to be dead. This was never referenced in the game, but there was some. Oh, it was and it wasn't, but not that much. But I believe the person they thought could be dead in a way, who was one of those Scout Bones, if you guys didn't know, could be. And I'm just referencing this. Could be that other guy. That could be that, you know, the guy that weird, the human alien that keeps on attacking Saray and Mikilo quite a lot. The one who was originally part of the Scarab Bones. If you guys can't tell from the art, like the outfit gave it away. He was originally one of the members of the Scarab. Technically, he's still a member, but becoming an alien, he's sort of doing this in secret. Unfortunately, ordinary heroes can't tell he's a alien. So, just knowing that, and I believe the person that got mentioned is that supposed to be dead by the bishop's hand. I believe that he, instead of dead, he got turned to alien, which, oh my god, if that is that guy, oh fuck, oh fuck, I gotta mention this. Now, back to this thing. Now, while Rose was coming home from the wife of this guy got killed, got taken to the bishop for some reason. She felt regret that she couldn't do anything because she started to believe maybe he is dead, and Dazzle overhears, and I'm not gonna spoil anything of what happens with it, because if it's obvious that there is some deep bond and connection between Rose and Dazzle, why does Dazzle want? I'm not gonna mention why he wants it, because that is gonna be a big major spoiler plot, but it's obvious that you can tell Dazzle has a big connection between Rose, especially with the Scarab Bones and slash Spiro feathers. But anyway, after shooting, I will kill them. I will go out there for you and kill them. And of course, he goes out there, goes and fucking be about and try to attack the fucking Imperial City's family. Superior family, which again, oh my god, that looked good. Especially the entire episode when it uses magic action. I like the animation. It looked gorgeous as ever. Especially when Mikilo and Saray was using the purification power to purify the water. That looked awesome, and especially the ending. The ending of this episode. Oh, Dazzle that animation looked gorgeous. I loved how the animation looked in that. And overall, that's all I've got to say. Anyway guys, that's my anime review to Tales of Zestiria Season 2, Episode 2. Hope you guys like it, because fans today. If you guys want to send a mail, go in the description down below. My address there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Come on, subscribe, and I see you guys later. Bye guys!